performing her poetry and is currently working on her very first poetry book. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Shaki.
Hi, everyone. First, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. This first poem that I'm doing is entitled About Time. And the reason why I named it About Time is because I hadn't written a poem in a while. So I named it About Time, like it was literally about time. But I'm going to give it a subtitle called The Introduction. Capture this. Beneath me, minds wander freely, and I possess mind control, grasping knowledge by maintaining intelligence through a scripture I call art. I have categorized my senses with chosen words, spoken word, poetry. I do desire to capture your heart. Fluent in your body language, I release emotions in written potions. Possessing your motions, I have made a tear fall. Or maybe a smile glistens. I have changed sight because you chose to listen. 5 senses, I speak sensibly 5 times. Within 5 lines, I could recite life. 1. The existence of love is not without shove. 2. Life is love and all of the above. 3. With good is bad, meaning a hug or shove. 4. The meaning to life is love. 5. Life knocks you down and picks you up. Trust love.
To Miss Anna Shaki.
Okay, thank you. I've already given you the introduction, so now I'm gonna give you my roots. Straight to the point is how I speak. Knowledge and creativity is what I leak. My chemical makeup is dream, because me and this talent is what I call chemistry. I know stereotypically I should be writing about gas stations, or at least that is how I'm categorized by this nation. And I'm sorry, but we are not debating. You are to sit and listen to a life in the making. Let's start with the first generation, filled with frustration, salvation, temptation, their own individual vocation, came here to start a new appreciation. Religious freedom gave them a sense of relaxation. So they stayed and gave birth to the next generation, who looks at the first with admiration. Although some follow in the steps of the first creation, there are still some with different fascinations. And this is the creativity side. We paint and we write. We sing and we dance, and we make it through with just one chance. Misunderstood when you take the first glance. My beauty is skin deep and enhanced. I live under rules that are worse than the Catholic Church. If you are a girl, that already lowers your worth. And I'm sorry if I'm blunt, it's how I comprehend. I take the situation for what it is, no pretend. But it seems like I've pretended my whole life. Hid my talent because I'm supposed to be a housewife. And if you're not Chaldean, please don't step to this. Apparently, interracial relationships is a death wish. But I'm one of a kind with my own mind that shoots that nonsense aside, because I know we will only collide if I keep my voice from going worldwide. And I had to go through something before I got here. Sometimes that means I had to sit in solitaire, alone on my own. No one could relate. I sit patiently because time awaits for me to come along and speak glory. show you the other side of this Chaldean woman's story. All the money in the world couldn't match my feelings suppressed. All the pain in the world couldn't touch my neglect. And my pride exceeds any concerns I may express. I know to be Chaldean, I am blessed. My culture is rich and my community is strong. Even when I feel casted aside, I know here I belong. My curves are what make me the woman that I am. My gentle heart is the reason I continuously lend. So when I have the third generation, this teaching I will not end. I was raised a strong woman with no meat to my ends. The values I have instilled in me, I must transcend. The world is not ready for what can generate from being Chaldean. I have to show you I am more than what lies within. My skin and my blood has touched the land of the Garden of Eden. The dialect of my tongue is the same as when Jesus was speaking. I come prepared for a long journey filled with seeking and stares of disapprovals from their minds critiquing. They cannot touch me. I'm fighting for a better cause. So follow me down the yellow brick road to Oz, where we use our brains, hearts, and courage to overcome our flaws. Creativity requires setting down all guards. I am saying goodbye with my best regards, traveling to a place that's seen afar, a Chaldean woman roaming amongst the stars.
Participating just as much as I am who the winner of this contest is really going to be. So I'm going to bring them out. I'm sorry, I'm going to bring her out. And it's Shaq.
Okay, so far I've given you the introduction and my roots. So now I am going to tell you where I am now. Metaphorically, I have reached a peak that has brought me to reality. I speak of literal things and in a tone of extreme actuality. My culture originated from the land now blanketed with casualties. I live in a country where my background gives them a reason to dismantle me. They constantly badger me with a slick sense of tragedy, embedding into my mind that my life is not worth more than half of me. I stay awake thinking I can't exist in a civilization of such ignorance, continuously breaking me down because I'm a different kind of influence. I am not Mary Jane with her fire-blazed eyes, but I could do it. Make you focus on a certain topic until you speak it fluent. I am a dream chaser in search of a well-lit sky. Captured in my innocence is my only will to survive. I only hope that I am the leader of the line with my head high. Follow me on the bus. I would love to be your tour guide. Where the next morning you wake up to an event that got headlines, and I have inspired the youth to live life, not take lives. Pick up a pen, drop the knife. They actually think twice. I hate snakes, but they take care of the mice. It's a chain reaction, and I'm on top with the biggest bite. My hunger has reached new heights in search of sweet delights, filled with satisfaction from being able to write. Nice. I only hope these dreams never fade and I always feel this hunger. If the cravings stop, then please leave me to my slumber under